So today I will be reviewing Teen Mom 2 Season 8 Episode 2. So this week the episode opens up with Kailyn, who is doing her weekly browbeating of Javi. You know, her weekly bloodbath. This is really, really hard to watch. I mean, I'm going to start fast forwarding when Kailyn comes on the screen because it's just hard to watch. I mean, she's getting more and more disrespectful towards him. She talks to him like he's a dog. Not even like a Great Dane, maybe a poodle. She talks to him like he's a damn poodle. You know, not like a Great Dane, not a German Shepherd, but a damn poodle. Like, he doesn't even get respect in the dog category. He still is, in her book, the lowest of the low of the lows. So, he comes in, he's holding little Lincoln, who is asleep. He's so cute. And he comes in, he goes in her refrigerator to get him a cup of water. I don't know. Well, now, I'm going to stop blaming this on Kailyn. I'm going to stop blaming it on Kailyn. Because, Javi, she's been treating you like the poodle that you are, okay? Because in her mind, you're a poodle. And talking to you like you are the dirt under her fingernails. What made you think, Javi, that you could just go in and get a glass of water? Didn't you hear? I'm sure if it was a desert and you were dying of dehydration, I don't even think she would spit on you. What part don't you get? Now, it's not all Kailyn's fault anymore. Now I gotta put some of the blame on Javi. Like, get a clue. She hates you now, okay? Hate. Now, you've gotta learn to live with this. Now, I felt bad at first, but you know, at what point don't you get it? Like, she thinks that you're Satan in her eyes, okay? No water. That's a one-time mistake. I better not catch you going in this girl's refrigerator again, because you're gonna cause another scene. And stop talking to her as if she's your friend. So he goes into, I'm going back overseas, you know, I'm really upset about it. She's like, so, what, you know, and he was like, well, I'm just upset, you know, I cried, I told them, what? You told the boys? You did what? It's not even for sure yet. How dare you, poodle? How dare you, little poodle, go and tell the kids? She showed absolutely no sympathy whatsoever. Javi, at this point, it's not all about Kailyn anymore. It's you. Get a clue. She hates you. So they shoot to the next scene, and Kailyn's on the phone with her friend. I know. Maybe I don't know. Do you think she paid an extra to be your friend? I mean, I just wondering. This is a thought in my head. But anyway, she's on the phone with her friend, and she's telling the friend that the relationship with the other guy is over. They broke up. And Kailyn admits, you know, what I've been complaining about every damn episode for like a year is that she only tells us what she wants to tell us. She keeps everything secret. And she was like, you know, I feel bad because it's like I'm living a double life. She said, like. No, you are. Like I'm living a double life. You know, I have this whole other life off camera that, you know, no one knows about. You don't have to feel bad about it, Kailyn. You can stop lying about it and actually put it on film if you felt bad about it. So don't say you feel bad when you don't feel bad. Now, I'm not being mean to you. I'm not. I'm just, you know, trying to let you know how some other people feel. So she tells her friend that relationship is over with the other guy, and then the friend said, well, she said, you know, I'm done for a while. You know, I'm done with men. I'm done for a while. And then the friend says, well, why don't you try girls? And she says, been there, done that. You can't even go gay on us, Kailyn? You're running women away too? Kailyn, you need a therapist. If you can't keep a man and now you can't keep a woman, well, maybe it's just you. I'm just saying. So at the end of the episode, Kailyn is on the phone with her friend again, and she's telling the friend, I don't feel good, you know, something's wrong, I'm extremely tired. And the friend says, girl, you're pregnant. It's for sure you're pregnant. And Kailyn says, in the meanest voice ever, I'm not coming down on Kailyn, everyone. I'm not. But I'm going to just show you the way that she was on the film. This is what I'm doing. I'm reviewing. This is a review. I'm telling you what happened. So I'm not being mean. I'm not making this. She goes, So the friend says, you must be pregnant. And they're FaceTiming each other. And her whole demeanor changed. She went, I'm filming! Like, don't you dare say anything I don't want you to. That's why I was wondering, do you think the friend could be like a paid extra? Because who talks to their friends like that? Like, damn, okay. You know, that girl is just way too secretive for me. But, you know, hopefully in the upcoming episodes, you know, we can start getting to the bottom of some of these secrets. Like, they have to come out eventually, right? Next, we have Jenelle. So last episode, we left off with her and David having a huge argument, which I thought was everyday problems. But I did say she needed to fix this immediately, because if you don't fix everyday problems, they can lead to bigger, unnecessary problems. But thank God they fixed it. David got the key to their rental, so she didn't have to sleep in a hotel, and they end up apologizing to each other. Like, Jenelle, I'm gonna need you to stay with David, okay? I cannot go through another guy. Now, I know I don't know you. I'm just, you know, speaking for some people. Other people out there might feel like I do. Like, I can't go through another guy. Let's just work things out with David, because we don't need any more men problems. So in this episode, Jenelle took Nutjob Nate, and I say that in a friendly way. She took Nutjob Nate to court for some changes in their agreement. And some of the changes were, because she thinks he drinks a lot, and it's not safe for little Kaiser to be over there. And we all know Kaiser must be watched at all times. Like, this little boy has a lot of energy. You cannot, like, oh, you know, he won't put his hand in that fire. Kaiser is no joke. Like, he is rambunctious and gutsy, and so he must be watched. You can't be drunk somewhere on the damn couch sleeping it off. So I don't blame her. So this is what the agreement ended up being. That supervised visits, which was very smart, Jenelle, because, you know, let's face it, you know, Nathan's, he might be a drunk, you know, and if not a drunk, he might be a heavy drinker. You don't want little Kaisy around that. So, supervised visits, instead of 3 weekends out of the month, it's every other weekend, and it was some other things too, I can't remember. But she ended up getting everything she wanted. Now, people say a lot of bad things about Jenelle, and some of them are true. But you can't say that she doesn't love her kids and that she's doing the best she can. She is, now she's not perfect, so she's making a lot of mistakes, but she loves those kids. And so, you know, hats off to Jenelle for looking out for little Kaiser, because, you know, Nutjob Nate, I mean, he's just not in the right headspace now. So after they came out of court, or mediation, he came over, he was talking to who I'm assuming is one of the producers, and he was like, yeah, see, he really acts like he's so in love with Kaiser. Now, I'm not saying he doesn't love Kaiser, but, you know, he needs a lot of alone time to do boy stuff. So he was saying that she, you know, she's always after me, you know, because anything she does, he's gonna hate. He's just gonna hate it, even though he's the one that messed up that relationship. You know, it's weird how people get amnesia sometimes. You know, he forget. You know, did you forget, Nathan, you were a total dick and you left her? I think he did. But he comes over and he says, you know, she's always gonna be after me. And the lady said, well, you sent David a text one time saying that you wanted to give away your parental rights. He said, it was just a moment. It was just a moment. You know, everybody does that. Well, just so you know, I've never done that. Let's move on. Next, we have Chelsea. Chelsea's still sickening happy. So we got to meet baby Watson, and he's cuter than ever. Squabbles this week. I mean, Aubrey threw a tantrum because she couldn't go with Cole. That means she just is really attached to him and really likes him. Like, everybody loves Cole. And so they kind of bickered about that. You know, Cole started laughing a little bit because it was a little funny, because she was going in on the tantrum. Like, not a tear in sight. She was like, I wanna go. It was funny, Chelsea. Don't jump on Cole. It was funny. So, but besides that, the dad came over. I love her dad. He is a good father, very good father. He's like a big, cuddly teddy bear, like soft, like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Is that an insult? That Pillsbury Dough, I love Pillsbury Dough. Yeah, it's good. But I really like her dad. He was bonding with the new baby, and then he came over to take Aubrey. Another sickening happy week for Chelsea. Then we have Leah. We learned this week that little Addie loves the hell out of her daddy. That's what we learned this week. She was like, how come Gracie gets to go with her dad and my dad's not here? I want to be with my dad. She was like serious. This little feisty little chick. She's a feisty kid. She's no Debbie. She was like, where is he at? I want to go, you know. And so I thought it was really cute. Call. And then poor little Leah was like, do you want me to call him? She's like, yeah. And then he gets on the phone. Hi, Daddy. She's just the cutest thing. She loves the hell out of her daddy. I think it's kind of cool that, you know, Leah has been through so much that the children still have a good relationship with their fathers. A lot of times children will feel pulled in the middle, or, you know, or they'll pick a side, like, I don't really like mommy that much, I like daddy. But no, Leah's kids seem to love their parents both the same. So that's really good. She's still in school and she's still trying to be a better Leah. Last but not least, we have Briana. Oh, this was sad. Oh my God. I feel so bad. Okay, so the other girls, I think, every time things happen, I'd say to myself, well, they brought them on themselves, you know, who cares? You know, whatever. You deserve what happens to you, Kailyn. But not Briana. I felt really bad because this is her so it's true, it's official that Lewis was cheating on her while she's pregnant. What kind of jackass does that? What kind of jackass does that? Well, I'll tell you what, Kai. Lewis! And she was devastated. She told her family, which is Brittany. I love Brittany. And her mother. I just love her family. And they all cried because they have been through this before. And now this is like take 2. So Briana was like, she was being strong. She was like, this relationship is over. She had to make some grown-up decisions. She was like, I'm not trying to stay in this relationship and then you cheat on me every 2 weeks. Like, no. So, you know, of course he was saying I'm sorry and everything. She wasn't buying it. Good for her. What I really liked about it is, you know, they're such a tight-knit family. You mess over one, you're messing over them all. You mess over one, you're messing over Brittany, my girl Brittany. So they had Briana bring him over to the house, fix him dinner, and they all gave him a piece of their mind. It was insane. I mean, damn, I felt bad for him just for a little bit, but then I had to remember what he did. I mean, one at a time, like, you're a loser. Now, they didn't say these words, but this is how I probably felt. You're a loser. You know, we're on to you, and now we have to watch out for your little snake conniving ass. That's how I interpreted what they said. But, you know, Brittany was like, you know, you have a family, you affecting the whole family, you know, all of us. And she got up and walked out, and the mother was like, well, you know, it's just, we're disappointed. We're very disappointed. You know, she was very nice about it. So at the end of the day, she does her family. I feel bad for what's happening to her. She has her family to help her out. And so at this point in the season, she's thinking she might want to give the baby up for adoption. So that's all that happened this week. I'm still liking the show. I'll be back next week to figure out what else is going on. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.